Indiana Fever fans, you just made history again. Sophie Cunningham walked into Indy, grabbed the mic, and before she even hit the court, her jersey was gone, sold out in record time, leaving fans scrambling to get their hands on one. But this isn't just about merch, it's about a fan base proving they're the real deal. So, what does this mean for the Fever, the WNBA, and maybe even a certain MVP watching from the sidelines? Let's break it down. But before further proceeding in video, if you're new to the channel, please support by hit that subscribe button for more updates.
Okay, well, let me get a medium. Sold out. Let me get a large. Sold out. Let me get an extra large. Sold out. Hey, 2XL. Sold out.
Sophie Cunningham wasted no time making her presence felt in Indiana. The moment she arrived, she made it clear she's not just another player. She's a force to be reckoned with. This wasn't your typical new team, new journey introduction. This was a warning shot. And let's just say, somewhere out in Las Vegas, a certain star might be glancing at her own merch sales, wondering if there's a new contender in town.
Again, I think that just the competitor that I am, I'm fierce, I'm sassy, I stick up for my teammates, stick up for myself, and so sometimes I think that's okay to be feisty and to be yourself, but I'm excited to play in front of the fans. I think that she's drawn a lot of people, not only to Indiana, but to the women's game as a whole, and so just to be a part of something great, just really happy to be here.
Then, chaos struck. Within mere hours of her press conference, the internet was buzzing with the same stunned realization: Sophie Cunningham's jersey was already completely sold out. And here's the kicker, she hadn't even set foot on the court yet. No minutes played, no full practice under her belt. And yet, her jersey vanished from shelves at a pace that would make a Caitlin Clark deep three look slow.
Hey guys, it's Sophie Cunningham here. I'm finally in Indiana and I am so excited to be here and meet all of you. See you guys at the game. Bye.
Shortly after making that confident first impression, Sophie stood tall, holding up her fresh Indiana Fever jersey, number 8 gleaming under the lights. The second that photo hit social media, fans erupted. The comments section blew up, filled with people desperate to know one thing: where can they get their hands on her jersey? The hype was instant. And it was real.
Not long after I put it up, I was going through the comments and I noticed someone commented saying, I'm gonna get one of those jerseys. Sophie Cunningham, yes, I'm getting that jersey. But the commenter said, I can't get a jersey. These jerseys are gone. These jerseys are about sold out. Can't get one. And I was thinking, wow.
Meanwhile, across the country, you just know Asia Wilson had to be watching all this unfold with a raised eyebrow. Hold on, someone sold out their jerseys before even playing a game? You can bet she was scrolling through social media, watching the buzz explode, and maybe, just maybe, feeling a little rattled. She's the reigning MVP, yet here's Sophie Cunningham strolling into Indiana and immediately turning her jersey into one of the most coveted in the league. Indiana Fever fans wasted no time showing exactly how they feel about Sophie Cunningham. From the moment she stepped into Indianapolis, it was clear she wasn't just here to play basketball, she was here to make a statement. She promised to bring that fire, that relentless toughness, and that no-nonsense attitude that Indiana sports fans live for. And Fever Nation? Oh, they felt it. They responded in the loudest way possible by making sure every last Sophie Cunningham jersey was gone before she even had a chance to lace up for her first game. Nobody, not even the Indiana Fever's own merch team, saw this coming. The second Cunningham's jersey became available, fans swarmed the online store like it was Black Friday. 1 minute, the virtual shelves were stocked. The next, it was as if a tornado swept through, leaving nothing but sold-out signs in its wake. Sophie's jersey disappeared faster than a last-second buzzer beater. This wasn't just a wave of support, it was a tidal shockwave. And let's put this into perspective. This isn't a franchise legend. This isn't a #1 overall draft pick. This isn't a league MVP. This is a player the Fever picked up in a trade. Yet, her jersey demand just skyrocketed at a level we usually only see with superstars. If you're thinking this is some minor sellout, think again. I took a deep dive into the Indiana Fever's official store, and let's just say it's bad at this point. The only size left was an extra small, and even that was flashing a warning low stock. 1. Jersey. Left. If you weren't quick, too bad. You missed your shot. Now, just for fun, I decided to check out A'ja Wilson's jerseys. You know, A'ja Wilson, the reigning MVP, one of the most dominant players in the WNBA, and the face of the Las Vegas Aces. Surely, her jerseys were flying off the shelves at the same speed, right? Not exactly. Her sizes? Fully stocked. Medium, large, extra large, you name it. It was available. No flashing low stock warnings. No panic from the Aces merch team. Just rows and rows of jerseys waiting for anyone to add them to their cart. Meanwhile, Sophie Cunningham's jersey, gone like it was never even there. A'ja Wilson fans were not happy. Some of them took to social media, furious about the fact that a player who hasn't even played a game for the Fever is outselling one of the league's biggest superstars. This isn't fair, they cried. Don't people realize the impact A'ja Wilson has on the game? But here's the thing, this isn't about fairness. It's about momentum. And right now, Sophie Cunningham has it. This entire situation proves something bigger is happening in Indiana. Fever fans aren't just showing up for Caitlin Clark. They aren't just here for the hype of a rising team. They're buying in fully. The Fever's merch team is officially scrambling, desperately trying to restock before the season even starts. Because if this is any indication of what's to come, they're going to need a lot more Sophie Cunningham jerseys. I have to say this loud and clear because I've said it before, and this is just another prime example of why it holds true. Indiana Fever fans, real Indiana Fever fans, are not who certain media outlets, WNBA analysts, or even some players and coaches have tried to paint them as. The lazy narrative that Fever fans are only here for Caitlin Clark, that they don't care about anyone else on the roster, that idea just got obliterated. This isn't just hype. This isn't just talk. Fever fans don't just say they support their team, they prove it with their actions, with their passion, and most importantly, with their wallets. People have spent months trying to downplay this fan base, acting as if they're just here for a single player. Well, guess what? The numbers don't lie. The jerseys are flying off the shelves. The merchandise is disappearing faster than anyone anticipated. And Indiana has sent a shockwave through the league. Sophie Cunningham is the latest proof of that. She hasn't even played a minute for the Fever yet, and her jersey demand is already at levels usually reserved for generational superstars. She's not a former MVP, not a franchise cornerstone, not a #1 overall draft pick, she's a role player. And still, the Fever fan base wasted no time making her one of the hottest selling names in the WNBA. Meanwhile, over in Las Vegas, you know A'ja Wilson has to be watching this unfold like, wait, what? She's scrolling through social media, seeing Sophie's jersey sell out, before she's even suited up, while hers? Well, let's just say there's no low stock warning flashing on her name. And let's not forget, this isn't the first time A'ja has seemingly felt some type of way about Caitlin Clark's impact. Remember when Caitlin Clark turned down that overseas offer, and suddenly, sources close to A'ja Wilson started whispering that she had been offered even more money. Or when A'ja seemingly leaked her own speaking fee right after all eyes were on Caitlin. The jealousy is real, and honestly, the receipts keep piling up. But let's get back to what really matters, what's happening in Indiana right now. Because this is a full-blown fan movement. This isn't just about one player. Fever fans are invested in every single name that puts on that jersey. Whether it's a rookie, a veteran, or a newly acquired role player, they're going all in. They're scooping up merch, flooding the online store, and putting their money behind this team in a way that's unheard of in most WNBA markets. The only size left? An extra small, and even that was flashing a warning low stock. One left. Think about that. This isn't a long-time franchise player. This isn't a league MVP. This isn't some generational talent. This is Sophie Cunningham, and her jersey is flying off the shelves before she's even suited up. Meanwhile, just for fun, I checked on A'ja Wilson's jersey stock. Let's just say there's plenty to go around. No low stock warnings, no panicked fans refreshing the page hoping for a restock. Just a full inventory of available sizes, sitting there, waiting. A'ja Wilson fans are furious about it. They've taken to social media, ranting about how unfair it is, how Caitlin Clark's impact is overshadowing everyone, how the WNBA is doomed if the league doesn't acknowledge A'ja's greatness. But here's the truth, it's not about fairness. It's about reality. The reality is that Indiana Fever fans show up. They invest in their team. While other WNBA fan bases are busy arguing online or making excuses for their team's lackluster attendance, Fever fans are breaking records. They're making Indiana a destination franchise, a place where players want to be, and the league is taking notice. If you're a player in the WNBA and you have the choice between playing in front of half-empty arenas with zero energy or joining a team where fans embrace you from the second you arrive, where your jersey sells out before you've even touched a court, where are you going to go? Indiana is the place to be, and the rest of the league is struggling to keep up. Indiana Fever fans don't just talk, they show up, selling out jerseys, packing arenas, and making the Fever the hottest ticket in town. And if this is just the beginning, imagine what's coming next. Let us know in the comments, are Fever fans setting a new standard for the WNBA? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications.